And finally, page 18. Honorable members, in the absence of any further corrections, the votes and proceedings of Tuesday, the 16th of June, 2026 is hereby adopted as a true record of proceedings. Yes, Majority Chief Whip. Majority Chief Whip, can we turn to question time, item 6?
Speaker, indeed, the Minister for Roads and Highways is in the House, so we may proceed to take his questions.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I think that for the sake of those watching us, today is a special day for Ghana, where we expect the Black Star to lift the flag of Ghana very high, which we all support. Maybe with your leave, you could maybe soften the rules governing the dress code. Else, the Chief Whip, although he's dressed as a supporter of the Black Star in Ghana, which we all agree, but per our rules, his dress code is a bit questionable. And for the records, maybe because of the game we are playing today, the rules could be flexible so that any other person watching can also come in. Other than that, I think that
he's naked.
He's naked.
Well, Chief Whip, let's listen to you.
Speaker, I am surprised that a former leader of this House will question my apparel for today. Speaker, my apparel is a patriotic one. Indeed, when he was here 4 years ago, when we were in Qatar, we were all in jersey. No. The fact that you didn't put on the jersey that day didn't mean that this House didn't appear to solidarize with our national team when we were playing Qatar 4 years ago. So Speaker, he could draw attention because yesterday we forgot to alert members that today they could appear in the national colors to support or solidarize with our team, which is playing with Panama later tonight. And so we are making efforts to give out as many. I brought about 50 to my office. It's all gone. Members have come for it. I'm sure when they come in, you will see them. We have ordered for 100 more to give to members. So I'm sure by the time the hours were on, we will be able to see members appear. It's just if you go out there, the general public, there's a general sentiment of supporting the Black Stars, solidarize with them. So this House, I think we are properly constituted to appear to solidarize with them. So I agree that we need to seek leave. And so we pray that leave is granted for today so that we can appear in our respective jerseys. You know, he said I was naked. And for the fact that, but I'm not naked. I'm not naked for the occasion. I'm properly apparel. So it is rather than the deputy minority whip who appears to be not properly fitted for today and for the occasion. So, Speaker, on that note, may we invite the Minister?
No, I appreciate your apparel, but
thank you.
I mean, you were making reference to the last 4 years.
Yes.
I mean, the jerseys were distributed across board. I wore mine. I was presiding. I was wearing the national colors with my jacket.
Yes.
And I was expecting that yesterday. Anyway, we all forgot. It eluded all of us.
We glossed over it.
Yes. So I think, Honorable Martin, I think today is a special day for all Ghanaians. So we will relax our rules.
Thank you.
And allow any member who will come with national colors. Yes. Yes, Minority Deputy Whip.
Speaker, thank you very much. I don't want to go into the conversation of whether or not one is properly attacked. I just want you to take notice of the fact that every time something comes for the majority to share, including the slots, the World Cup slots, Speaker, they keep it to themselves. They keep it to themselves. They had 3 slots for every constituency, 189 constituency. They kept it to themselves. And then 2 for almost every member of parliament from the majority side. They kept it to themselves. Even the justice, they've kept it to themselves.
I'll give you the opportunity to address it, leader. Don't worry. I mean, you see,
Speaker, all the people they have taken, 99% of the people have been refused visas because some of them do not even have passports. And this is what they have been doing to us all this while.
Yes, Chief Whip.
Wait. Speaker, yesterday I said something that in leadership we must be very, very
Cooperative.
in what we say. Yeah. The backbench could say this thing.
Honorable Jerry, I want you to
yes.
look at your brother.
And I want him to listen to me carefully. No majority member was given 2 slots. Please, you may hear roadside.
Honorable members, let's listen
talk.
to him.
Please listen to
let's
me.
Listen.
Because you see, Speaker, these days our proceedings are instantaneous. They have immediate impact. People are listening. No, the government declared that they were not sponsoring anybody. So how then will majority? Please, Jerry, please. The government indicated clearly that they were not sponsoring anybody apart from the established National Supporters Union. We are 189. Speaker, I have not been given 2 slots. The Minister for Roads, who is a member for Adaku, has not nominated any 2 persons for purposes of going to the US. And it's a problem for even my backbench that we were not given. And so they are upset. So when you sit here and say those things, you are aggravating maintaining order in the House. MPs have not been given. And Speaker, you have not been given.
Not at that, yes.
So how do you stand on the floor of the Parliament and insinuate that they've been given and we kept it for ourselves? It's not right. You are running the leadership. You are throwing the leadership under the bus. It's not fair. And it's on both sides. If you do this, it means the leadership of the House, we are keeping, nothing like that came. So let the records reflect that. The government indicated that they were not sponsoring anybody, and they haven't asked MPs to submit any 2 slots. I haven't been given, and my deputy has not been given, no member has been given. There may be talks outside there, but the fact is that it didn't happen. And it's a problem that we are trying to contain. So my colleagues shouldn't aggravate it.
Well noted. Well noted. Yes, Jerry.
Speaker, the Honorable Minister of Roads is here to do the needful. He's always been a very hard-working present minister. Speaker, let's respectfully take the questions and then we can...
Well. Honorable members, this is the way I want things to be done nowadays. If we give ourselves 12 o'clock, provided I am here, we will start. This is not just a department, it's an institution, it's an organ of government. And I don't think it's fair that you give time, you are going to start this time, and always be sitting there 1 hour, 2 hours. So please, if the owner of the question is not here, I'll allow any member to take the question on his or her behalf. And the minister will graciously respond to it. Please pardon me. That's the way I want to go nowadays. Very well. So, honorable members, let's turn to page 3. Page 3. Questions.
The Speaker, I have the authority of Honorable Alassa Momuni to ask his questions on his behalf.
So that is question listed 601. Saraga North. Alhaji Alhassan Mumuni. So you may take the question on his behalf.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways the measures the ministry is taking to fix the Chehigu Junction and Chandayili Road.
Respectfully, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity and I also want to commend you for making time to start proceedings today on time. Indeed, when I got here, you were already in your office ready to start, and I think that is very commendable. My little experience at the front tells me that sometimes when the Speaker takes the chair, colleagues are compelled to come in because sometimes they are also looking at the screen from the office thinking that it's Mr. Speaker who is not here, that is why they are not here. So I commend you for starting on time. And I think if we do this, it will be very helpful to all of us. Mr. Speaker, the question number 601. My response is as follows. There is no current program on the roads mentioned by my colleague. The future program is engineering design studies will be carried out on the road for consideration upon availability of funds. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Professor, do you have any supplementary question?
No, Mr. Speaker, except to thank the Road Minister for the assurance to capture the roads in the future programs. So
I think you take question 602 as well.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways what effort the ministry is making to complete the Dagwagashe and Buhija Junction roads.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The above mentioned road was awarded under a contract titled Upgrading of Bamvim to Dagbongshi Buhija Feeder Road, kilometer 11.70 to 25.20. The contract commenced on the 27th of August 2024 for completion by 27th of October 2026. The overall progress of this work is currently at 77%. The contractor is currently on site and work is progressing. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Yes. Any further question, Prof?
Yes, please. Mr. Minister, what timelines are we looking at to complete this project?
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the completion date for this project is 27th of October 2026. We are within the contractual period, so we are still believing that we can finish by the end of the year, knowing that progress is so far 77%. That is substantial work done, and we don't intend to shift this completion date, which is 27th of October 2026. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. Honorable members,
no further questions. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. We will turn to question 618. Question 618, and it stands in the name of a member from Achuma Wabeja South, Honorable Shirley Che. Yes, are you taking it on her behalf?
Yes, Mr. Speaker,
okay, let's hear
authority.
I've given that omnibus permission, so you can go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm grateful. I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways when the construction of the following abandoned routes will resume and be completed. 1, Bosankro Junction to Bosankro. Then 2, Equiapim Junction to Equiapim. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Respectfully, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The first part of the question, that is Bosankro Junction to Bosankro. There is no program scheduled on this project currently. Future program, engineering design studies will be carried out on the road for consideration upon availability of funds. The second part of the question, which is Equiapim Junction to Equiapim Road, this project is under contract under a title called Upgrading of Ntabanu Junction to Ntabanu Feeder Road, 12 kilometers. The contract commenced on the 27th of August 2024 for completion by 27th of October 2026. The overall progress of this work is just 24.1%. The contractor is currently on site and work is ongoing. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Yes. Honorable Doctor, any further question?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. If you look at the Akuapem Junction to Akuapem Road, is estimated to be completed by October 2026. Meanwhile, we only have just 24%. So can the minister assure the honorable member how best they can speed up this to complete it, since we are barely 4 months to 2026, which is just 24%.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I share in the concern raised by my colleague. Indeed, it means more than half of the contractual period has already been spent and only 24% of the work done. There's a strict rule by which when contractors take job, they are supposed to provide a program of work that tells what is supposed to be happening every month. Unfortunately, many of them gloss over it. If these were to be followed strictly and the consultant or whoever is taking care of them hold them to the program, would have insisted that when you are supposed to do 10% of the work within a certain period of time, we hold you to it. So indeed, it's a concern, but we can only appeal to the contractor going forward to make sure that they work to recover the lost time. Mr. Speaker, you notice that we have been concerned about these sort of things currently, because as I said, every delay to a project hits the public seriously in the pocket, because the delays lead to additional costs, it leads to rate revisions, it leads to damage to what they have done. So we encourage our patriotic contractors to do as much as they can to complete projects within contractual period. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Yes, Doc.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. But the last one, which is a concern, that is the Bosankro Junction to Bosankro, which you said there's no program on the road right now. Mr. Minister, would you please assure us when this engineering design will be carried out? Because it's in a poor condition and it makes it very uncomfortable for the constituents.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, my senior colleague Anyimedu is intimidating me. Indeed, we will schedule to do engineering studies on this road. But in the interval, Mr. Speaker, we normally will schedule these sorts of situations for maintenance as we wait for the ultimate solution. So we'll carry out maintenance works to make it more travel whilst we wait for the solution itself. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honorable members, let's now turn to question 667. 667, and it stands in the name of a member from Navrongo Central, Honorable Simon Akabanje Awolungu. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have the authority of the honorable member to seek your leave to ask the question on his behalf.
Well, the omnibus permission is granted, so just go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways the state of the ongoing Navrongo Kologu to Naga Road. Thank you, Honorable.
Yeah, respectfully, Honorable Minister. Hadia, can you put off your microphone, please? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The current program on the above-mentioned road is that it is currently under contract titled Upgrading of Navrongo to Naga Road, kilometer 2.7 to 42.40. The project commenced on the 10th of January 2020 for completion by 9th January 2023 and later revised to 9th May 2025. The contractor suspended works due to delayed payment for works done. However, the contractor is currently mobilizing to site to complete outstanding works after receiving payment. The progress of work is estimated at 43.89% currently. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Hajia, any supplementary question?
No supplementary question.
Very
Mr.
well,
Speaker.
thank you so
very
much. So we turn to question 705. Honorable Member for Ablim, Charles Oredu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways when the contractors will resume work on the following roads in the Abrim constituency. 1, the Shuabna Kuntunasi Road, and then 2, the Afosu Twapiasi Road. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the first part of the question, that is Suabina to Kota Nasi Road. Mr. Speaker, the current program is that this was awarded under a project titled Upgrading of Nkwan Tateng to Nkwateng. Okay, what I can see here is Nkwan Tateng to Kutunasi, Esunabena Feeder Road, 9.5 kilometers. The contract was awarded on the 22nd of December 2020 for completion by 22nd February 2022. The overall progress of work is estimated at 17.4%. The contractor is currently not on site and works have stalled due to delayed payment for works done. Efforts are being made to bring the contractor back to site to complete the outstanding works. The second part, which is Afosu to Chuapia Se Road. Mr. Speaker, this road was awarded under a project titled Upgrading of Afosu Labi Chrome Akwase Feeder Road, 23 kilometers. The contract was awarded on the 28th of June 2024, scheduled for completion by 3rd of September 2026. The contractor is yet to commence the works. Warning letters have been issued to the contractor to return to site.
Thank you very much. Honorable Redu, any supplementary question?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Minister, you did say that warning letters have been issued to the contractor. When were these letters issued? And then have you had any response from the contractor? Because as of now, he's not moved back to site.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the provisions in the contract suggest that after a period of time when the contractors fail to turn up on site, the first warning letter is issued. After that, a period of time is given. When the contractor fails to respond, another warning letter is issued. The third time, when that happens, the contract would be deemed to have been automatically terminated. The warning letters that have gone, I'm sure, is probably towards the tail end of it. And to be honest, Mr. Speaker, if project was awarded in 2024 and up to now the contractor hasn't turned up on site, it suggests the contractor is not interested in doing the work. So I am of the view that maybe the contractor would have to be replaced. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Charles.
Mr. Minister, don't you think that the lack of payment to this contractor is denying the people of Afosu, Chapiase, Sunabna, Kuntunase good roads?
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, as I previously said, indeed, we owe road contractors in Ghana a lot of money, and we have been trying to pay as Parliament makes money available. But on this particular occasion, you will notice that the contractor hasn't even turned up on site. So on my record, there's no outstanding interim payment certificate. So he wouldn't have been complaining for not working because he's not paid on this work. So I don't have any evidence to suggest that he failed to turn up on site because he was not paid.
Thank you.
Mr. Minister, so with this, how do you assure the people of these communities, Kuntunase, Swabna, Afusu, Chapiase, how do you assure these communities when this project will be executed so that they can also enjoy your so-called reset agenda? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the reset is real. It's not so-called. But I agree with my colleague that roads are very critical interventions in all our communities. And when people hear that their roads have been programmed for works and for more than a year, they don't see a contractor, it's a very devastating mood in those communities. So I would work with my colleague. My view is, as I said, this contractor doesn't appear to be interested in the work. The sad thing is that if the contractor fails to turn up, we may have to start the procurement process all over again to get somebody to continue the work. So I'll work with him, whatever we can do to get that. We would still look at those communities and see if there are some interim measures to at least remedy the worst sections of the road. We can do those ones ahead of the ultimate intervention. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Come again. I want to hear you.
Speaker, this man is a very hard-working minister. He is not paying. That is why he's not getting the awards. He's not paying. He's not paying to those people who are doing the awards for our ministers and taking money. He's not paying.
And
he thinks his job should show.
You could see that his answers are real. Eh?
No, Mr. Speaker, he understands the politics. He understands proper man management. He understands governance. And that is why it's called governance.
That's a good one there. So let's turn to question 782. 782. Now to Ketu North, Honorable Eric Edemabana. Yes. Oh,
you can you pronounce the communities? Can you pronounce the communities?
No, but Frank,
I have evidence of the call he has placed to me.
but Frank, you know that he's Eden's very good friend.
Yes, he's a very good friend. Edem is my brother. He's not my friend.
So let's hear you.
Speaker, tons of gratitude to you for the treasured opportunity. I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways the status of construction works on the following roads: Joje to Ehi to Agbozome, Dekpo to Devego to Tajepu, Agove, Hipe, and Apipe to Chiyinu. Thank you.
Very well. Honorable member for Bosome Freho, you understand why I asked Frank to take the question?
Yes, Speaker.
You couldn't have mentioned the names.
No, you would. Yes, Speaker.
You couldn't have mentioned the names.
Yes, Speaker. Fortunately for me, this is my own place. I play there. Tajevu,
but I know all the places. Mr. Speaker, I mean, that is why my good friend Adam asked me, gave me the authority to ask the question.
Yes, Honorable Minister, let's hear you.
Mr. Speaker, I can confirm that the honourable member can speak Ewe fluently. So, oh yes. So I have no doubt that his friend. But the difference is that honourable member for Afajato says that Adam is his brother, and you are Adam's friend. So that is the difference that it makes. Mr. Speaker, under the current program, the Joje to Ehi Agbozume Road was awarded for resurface bituminous surfacing. The contract commenced on the 2nd of September 2016 and with a revised completion date of 13th March 2024. The overall progress of work is 41.2%. The contract has since been terminated due to non-performance. Engineering design studies will be carried out on the remaining works on the road for consideration upon availability of funds. The second part, Mr. Speaker, there are no programs scheduled on this road currently. Engineering design studies will be carried out on the road for consideration upon availability of funds. The third part, Mr. Speaker, Agove to Hipe Road. Mr. Speaker, there is no program on this road as well. Engineering design studies will be carried out on the road for consideration upon availability of funds. Mr. Speaker, Afife to Chiinu Road. Mr. Speaker, also there is no program on this road currently. Engineering design studies will be carried out on the road for consideration upon availability of funds. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Frank, any supplementary question?
Speaker, not really. We have abiding faith in the minister. We pray he gets resources soon to deliver on this road. Thank you.
Yes, let's now turn to Pru West. Pru West on question 783. Honorable Emmanuel Kofi Intikunu. Yes, Honorable, let's hear you. You have the floor now.
I'm grateful. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways the status of the following feeder roads: Damankwanta Dafiama Road, Konfokrum Krobo Road, and then Yapare Basa Road. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Dama Nkwanta to Dafiama Road. Mr. Speaker, this road was awarded in two phases under contract titled Sport Improvement of Dama Nkwanta to Dafiama Feeder Road, Phase 1, 15 kilometers, and Phase 2, 10 kilometers to sub-base level. The contract for Phase 1 commenced on the 8th of October 2020 and was expected to be completed on 8th of October 2021. The contract was terminated on 14th of March 2025 for non-performance. At the time of termination, the project was 40% physical completion. Mr. Speaker, the contract for Phase 2 commenced on the 10th of March 2021 and was expected to be completed on the 10th of March 2022. The contract was also terminated on the 14th of March 2025 for non-performance. At the time of termination, the extent of work was just 10%. Future program, engineering design studies will be carried out on the remaining works on the road for consideration upon availability of funds. Mr. Speaker, Comfort Chrome to Krobo. Mr. Speaker, this project was awarded under contract titled Sport Improvement of Comfort Chrome to Krobo Junction, 10 kilometers. The contract was awarded on the 2nd of July 2024 for completion by 2nd July 2025. The project is 30% complete. The contractor is currently not on site, and works have stalled due to delay in payment for works done. Efforts are being made to get the contractor back to site to complete outstanding works. The third part is Yapare to Basa Mr. Speaker, there is no program scheduled on this road currently. Engineering design studies have been carried out on this road for consideration upon availability of funds. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Yes. Any further question, my brother?
Mr. Speaker, no. Except to thank the Minister for his assurance. Thank you.
Well. Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I get from the Minister's answer and that of previous answers that there are a lot of stalled projects. Will the Minister consider updating this House on the status of rules that have been stalled so that the House...
That's a very good question, but I'll ask you to come with a fresh question on that.
Mr. Speaker, I take your guidance, but because it's following from the Minister's answer...
So that's what I'm saying. I'm also looking at it from that angle, but please invite the Minister here on that. So let's turn to question 784. Yes, Honorable Minority Leader.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I appreciate your intervention on the matter raised by Honorable Kabiru. But, Mr. Speaker, you know, the Minister himself was once upon a time a ranking member. And when he was a ranking member, he was quite vociferous on matters of accountability and clarity. He was the MP who would always ask the Minister to clarify. So, Mr. Speaker, what Honorable Kabiru sought to do was to invite the Minister to clarify the various stalled projects. Which stage? Why have you abandoned some? Or if you have not abandoned, why are some roads at a slow pace? Why is that some contractors have been paid and they have not gone to site, or they've taken mobilization? We saw you on social media, and what you were doing was right, because some of these things they do it, and in the end, you, the Minister, they say you are not competent. So on that score, when I saw you leaving your office and going to the field, I must be honest, I was impressed. I was impressed because that is the the right thing to do as a minister. But, Mr. Speaker, because you have ruled, and the right thing is that we shouldn't challenge your ruling. Mr. Speaker, we want the young MPs in this chamber to know that the tools available to an MP are at large. The tools are at large. This chamber offers you a unique opportunity to raise matters of governance. So the Minister, yes, we commend him for his effort, chasing contractors, getting to the site. But the main road, Accra, Winneba. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, the slow pace, the Minister toured various road sites. Mr. Speaker, he hasn't been he hasn't been on the Winneba road.
Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I am not. No, Mr. Speaker.
You've already mentioned it.
Mr. Speaker, the Swedro, the Winneba runabout to Swedro Road, it is the gateway to Central Region. It was awarded by the previous government. So, Mr. Speaker, I will file an appropriate question on this matter at the right time.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, just on this occasion, I am only commending the Minister for that field visit. Mr. Speaker, we are here as political actors, minority, majority. It is all for the good of democracy. When the man does it well, we must commend him. At the same time, Mr. Speaker, when there are issues Today, I'm commending you, you are calm. When I take you on, don't take it personal. Today is not that day. But you've done well for the field visit, and I watched you. You did it with passion, and that is it. That's the right thing to do. Unfortunately, you were not awarded. Mr. Speaker.
Leader, don't go there, leader.
Mr. Speaker, it's important. Mr. Speaker, it's important.
Oh.
Those institutions that are awarding ministers, I don't know whether they are really looking at the performance of all ministers.
Leader,
Mr.
it's
Speaker,
enough.
I rest my case. Mr. Speaker, why is the roads minister so calm? Why is he so calm? Anyway, pay the contractors. Pay the contractors. Mr. Speaker, I rest my case. Let him continue with the rest of the answer.
Almost everybody is praising you. You just received the praise from deputy minority whip, and the minority leader is also praising you. I think that is very good. So return to question 784. So my brother, you have another question. You may ask 784.
Thank you, Speaker, for the opportunity again. So, Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways the status of the following feeder roads: Ankrakuka Ajekum Road, Bronikrom to Bronikrom Kwanta Road, and Kamampa Krobo Road. Thank you, Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the Nkra Kuka to Ajekum Road, there's no program on this road currently. Engineering design studies have been carried out on this road for consideration of availability of funds. The Bronikrom Nkwanta Road, Mr. Speaker, currently there's no program on this as well. Engineering design studies have been carried out on this road for consideration upon availability of funds. Mr. Speaker, the Kamapa to Bukina Road, Mr. Speaker, this has been awarded under a contract title Sport Improvement of Kamampa Bukina Road, 16 kilometers. The contract commenced on the 2nd of July 2024 for completion by 2nd July 2025. The project is at 75% completion. The contractor is currently not on site, and works have stalled due to delay in payment for works done. Efforts are being made to bring the contractor back to site to complete outstanding works. But Mr. Speaker, whilst I was here, I think the point raised by my good friend, Honorable Kabiru, is a good point. On daily basis, we encourage contractors to come back. So sometimes I may come here and say he's not on site, but by tomorrow, he may be back on site. So it's not a fixed list. It is only when it becomes very difficult that a contractor never turns up that we take steps to terminate. So I can always provide you with specifics on that, and I appreciate the comments by my good friend, the minority leader. Thank you.
My brother,
yes.
Any supplementary question?
Yes, Speaker. Yes, okay. Speaker, Ankrakuka Ajekum Road, Bronikrom to Bronikrom Kwanta Road are very critical agricultural routes. I want to ask the minister, will he be kind enough to tell the good people of Pro West when the studies and engineering works will be carried out on these roads? Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, what I said was the engineering design studies have been carried out already. So all we need to do is to have the appropriate budget, then we can start the work. Mr. Speaker, the minority leader raised an issue which is also very critical. The road from Accra through Kaswa to Winneba in recent days has received, I received a lot of dissatisfaction from motoring public in terms of what happened around Akuti particularly. For yesterday's own, we were told that 2 vehicles got broken down on the service lanes and created a very, very difficult situation. That has since been addressed. But the main issue will be resolved when the contractor finishes the underpass and then can open it to traffic. Then he can switch to the service roads and deal with it. So in a few weeks, up to, not too long, the whole stretch will be open. So we take the comment by the minority leader seriously. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, honorable members, you take the last question. My brother, I hope you've done with your questions.
Yes, Speaker, no further questions.
Okay, thank you. So we take the last question, question 794. Question 794, and it's a member from Efia.
Speaker.
So I'm coming. So my brother from Efija Kwabre, you got up.
Speaker, Speaker, I had given him indication that I
okay.
need.
Well, very well. So, Honorable Isaac Boamanyako.
Thank you.
You may take the floor now.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways when the Lagos Town inner route in Ifia constituency will be constructed. I thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister, Lagos Town inner routes.
Mr. Speaker, there is no program on this road currently. However, engineering design studies have been carried out on this section of the road for consideration upon availability of funds. Mr. Speaker, I also can say, confirm that my colleague has been to my office and then we discussed whatever step we will take to make sure we get this done quickly, and we haven't departed from that. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. Yes, Honorable Isaac.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And rightly so, I appreciate the efforts of the Honorable Minister to see to this. But Mr. Honorable Minister, this particular route, this route, as you rightly indicated, engineering works have been done, and it has actually been forwarded to urban routes. It's a 3-kilometer route in total, and I've been on this floor to suggest that all my concerns within Ifia constituency put together don't even come up to 10 kilometers. They are between 7 and they are all at various stages of completion. So I'll plead with you for purposes of taking out these small areas that concerns our people, if you could make funds available to deal with this and also to clear the contractor to come to the CDH and the other few routes that don't even amount to 3 kilometers. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, point well taken. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable members. Yes, Leader.
Speaker, this is just a friendly request to my respected colleague. Speaker, the Accra-Kumasi road, especially the Pokwase and Sawam portion, I would plead with the minister to ensure enhanced supervision on that road. The situation is quite precarious, and all we have is our lives. So if Honorable Minister will see to it that the contractor moves with some level of speed and ensure that the road is more traveled. Mr. Speaker, that is my humble.
Well. So, Minister, before I will discharge you, can I also find out the situation of Anua Kwanta Kokobeng Road? Yes. Anybody who asks me to file a question, that Yes. Minister, can you tell us something?
Mr. Speaker is not asking a question. He is trying to get an explanation as a public interest, inquiry. And Mr. Speaker, indeed, there are two contractors working on some major exit and entry point to Kumasi that we needed to work with. One of them has started work the beginning of the week. We are encouraging the other one to start work as well. So I know the situation you're talking about. I've been there myself on a number of occasions. With what the respected minority leader talked about, indeed, the same situation is with Accra. The exits through Pokwasi, Kaswa, going towards Central University, and motorway towards Ashama are very critical. And anytime we have any issues on them, it is a very challenging situation. Fortunately, all of them are under a program. However, the level of work and the speed is very difficult. On record, the motorway contract is ongoing. And on record, as of this morning, we don't owe the contractor any amount of money. All outstanding claims have been settled. The same applies to what my leader is talking about, Pokwasi. As of this morning, I don't have a certificate outstanding on that project as well. We would endeavor to continue to encourage the contractors working on this project to hurry up. The motorway to Central University, part of it was approved in this house, is stalled because of the debt situation. We are back on site. Hopefully, we are still hoping that end of 2027, those sections should be completed. The same applies to, Ashama Runabout towards Akosombo, also approved in this house. Unfortunately, the debt disturbed it. However, that contractor continued to work, though at a slower pace. We are working together with the German government and other partners to ensure that the funding is secured so that the contractor can continue working. So we do appreciate the fact that when you are exiting Accra through those routes currently, especially at weekends, it is not something that anybody is happy about. And we are working to make sure that we can address those in the shortest possible time. Thank you very much. And I thank the minority leader for raising this. I think it's a public interest concern he raised. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honorable Minister.
Speaker, with respect, let me also add my voice in thanking the Minister for being prompt and always available to members when they ask questions. Mr. Speaker, if there are concerns in government, it is us here who must raise them, especially we, the minority. Ordinarily, it is not expected that those in the majority side will publicly raise concerns, because when these concerns come, you can raise them in-house. But Mr. Speaker, what is happening at Gold Board is a serious concern. Mr. Speaker, one of my colleagues tells me that a question was filed for the Gold Board Chief Executive to come, yes, to explain certain transactions. Yes. Mr. Speaker, I am appealing to the majority chief whip to ensure that the Gold Board Chief Executive appears before Parliament to answer questions in respect of certain procurements. Mr. Speaker, issues have come out in the public domain in respect of Gold Board.
Leader, can I discharge
No,
him?
I am there. He is going.
So let me.
Before I raise the issue, very well. Very well, Mr. Speaker, very well. I thought you discharged.
So, honorable members, on behalf of you, I think we are all happy with the way Kwame is doing his work, and we will encourage him to go on with that. Honorable Minister, you are discharged, and we are grateful for attending upon the House. Yes. So,
Mr. Speaker, like I was saying, Gold Board came into being as a result of an enactment by this House.
So
it must account.
So, leader.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker.
Can you come properly?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. I am only drawing the attention of the Majority Chief Whip to such a major concern. A member has filed a question demanding answers from Gold Board. Mr. Speaker, the huge losses that IMF reported, over 9 billion.
Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I want to plead with the Chief Whip to ensure that the question is programmed for answer. That is all my plea. That is all my plea, because this is a government that is saying all over that it believes in probity and accountability. Probity and accountability, and there are 9 billion losses.
So
Gold Board procurement are not transparent.
And
Mr. Speaker, the public wants to know.
Yeah, the public
Mr. Speaker,
wants to know.
Can the Chief Whip assure this House that the... Oh, okay. But have you prosecuted some of the malfeasance in government? I would list them. If you like, bring it on record. Raise the issue, and let me give you a list.
Leader,
Mr. Speaker,
I beg you, help me to manage
Mr.
the
Speaker,
House.
I'm doing so. I only put in a request to the Majority Chief. He is the avant-garde of government business. He is the avant-garde of government business. Mr. Speaker, the most powerful position in government in this parliament today is the Chief Whip. He has the most powerful position. The Majority Chief Whip is the most powerful person in this chamber. He can command the ministers to take care of his backbench.
We've heard you.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, so I'm pleading with him. The issues are Gold Board. Those issues smell. It stinks.
Well noted.
He must bring the Chief Executive of Gold Board here for Parliament to do the necessary inquiry.
Leader,
Mr. Speaker, that is my prayer.
Yes, your prayer is said. Yeah.
Speaker. Indeed, we must assist you to manage the House.
Yes.
And indeed, before he arrived, before the minority leader arrived, I prayed that as leaders, we should be operating squarely within the rules, so that when our backbench, when they misstep, that we will have the moral authority to guide properly. Speaker, the minority leader, one-time majority leader and leader of government business, is saying that a question has been filed and directed at the CEO of Gold Board. In what capacity is he coming here? Please, he cannot. So first of all, within the terms of order, Speaker, within the terms of order 79, the Gold Board CEO cannot be invited here to respond to questions. It's not the head of a constitutional body. The Gold Board is a creature of statutes. His agency serves under a certain ministry. So it is the minister who must come to respond to the questions. Speaker, so if the question indeed has been filed and directed at him, the minority leader should get the member to redirect the question at the appropriate minister.
But Honorable, you quoted section 79.
Yes.
Yes. So I believe Gold Board can be placed as independent constitutional body.
No. Gold Board is not an
independent.
It's not an independent constitutional body. It's an agency we set up under the Ministry of Finance. In fact, it was a conversion we did. It used to be PMMC, right? Yes. So it operates under the Ministry of Finance. So first of all, the question, if indeed is directed at the CEO, then it's a misdirection. So it should be redirected to the Ministry of Finance. Then he would gather the information and come to respond. The Minister of Finance is a former leader of this house. But you see, Speaker, he's gone to town once more against the gold board and said all sorts of things unfounded. Procurement breaches have occurred. His procurement are not clear and all that, Mr. Speaker. So we want to plead with you that the majority leader should desist from this often attacking the gold board and calling it all manner of names. Indeed, we are a product of probity and accountability, and we live by it. We subject ourselves to probes, and we stay to account.
Don't run away.
We do not abscond to anywhere. We stay. So we are ready. So, Mr. Speaker, on this note, may we move to the next item on the order paper.
Well.
Yes,
So before leader, let me.
He's had his bite.
Leader.
Mr. Speaker, please bear with me. Please bear with me. Mr. Speaker, I want to plead with my colleague. One, if he's talking about his tradition, his party believing in probity and accountability, the question one would want to ask is that why did they enter nolle prosequa? To discharge, to free all those people who were being tried. They withdrew, all of them. Two, Mr. Speaker, he is wrong in saying that it is the finance minister who must come here to answer questions for the gold board chief executive. Nobody has attacked. He's been using the word attack. When we are raising an issue of governance, don't say that it amounts to attacking. We want individuals to account. The chief executive of Gold Board, when he was a communication officer, was he not holding ministers to account? So please don't go there. For instance, the Honorable Amako Fibwa, the minister, he's supposed to bring mining leases to Parliament for ratification. Should we go and force him to do that when it is his responsibility? These are matters, when we raise them, we say it's personal. He is a minister responsible for mines and natural resources, lands and natural resources. You sign a lease agreement. Doesn't he know he should bring it to Parliament for ratification? When a parliamentarian raises it, you say that it's an attack. Mr. Speaker, it's within our right to ask a question directed at the Chief Executive of Gold Board. He must appear before Parliament. Mr. Speaker, we will do the inquiry at the table office. We will make sure that the table office gives us evidence of transmission. We will do the right thing. We will follow up. But I want you to know, as leader, avant-garde of government business, it's your responsibility to get in touch with the Chief Executive of Gold Board to do the right thing. You know, Mr. Speaker, you know, they are supposed to ensure transparency in procurement.
Honorable members, please, let me, at this juncture, acknowledge
the presence. Speaker, indeed, the gold board's accounts have been done by the Auditor General, and it's been presented to this House and referred to the Finance Committee for consideration. Their annual audited account has been done. So, Mr. Speaker, this penchant to go after the gold board at every opportunity, Mr. Speaker, the minority leader.
Well.
You must desist from it. I will get in touch with Sami Jelfi, whatever it is, I'll get in touch with him. Yes.
Honorable members, please, let me, at this juncture, acknowledge our visitors at the public gallery. We have in our midst Abui Anglican Basic School, They are being led here by Billy Hayden Akozu, who is a teacher, and the school is located in Equiapem South constituency. Your number is 68. You are welcome. The second group is Agutomi. What's the pronunciation? Agutomi Ziope Assembly members. They are being led by Seth Gordon Adovro, who is an accountant, and the assembly members are located in Agotome Ziope constituency. Agotome. Hey, don't come here. Don't come here. So you are also 18. The third group is St. Philip's Catholic School. They are being led by Reverend Sister Elizabeth Echa Adubofo, who is the headmistress, and the school is located in the Obuasi East constituency. Yes, I've seen the MP here. So you are also 100 in number. And the last group is the University of Ghana Business School. University of Ghana Business School. They are being led by Dr. Millicent Riafe Quigan, who is a lecturer, and the school, or the group, is located in the Ayawaso West Wagon constituency. You are 16 in number. So you are welcome. We wish you a pleasant stay in the presence of Parliament. We wish you well. So, leadership.
Speaker, may I pray for your leave to make a short statement to inform the nation about today's Black Stars match with Panama. Mr. Speaker, and I'm making this prayer under Standing Order 92 under ceremonial speeches, which permits me just to give you a copy. Mr. Speaker, may I pray for your leave to read Standing Order 92, Mr. Speaker?
Honorable Majority Chief Whip.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Why? Honorable member for okay, why? This is a national issue. But I would have wished,
yes,
the clerk to Parliament informing that there are jerseys.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, they are en route to the house. So as soon as the package arrives, we'll distribute them to members.
I would have wished that the package is here before the statement is made.
Speaker,
Did you go on?
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, I'm not opposed to his application for leave, save that even in the distribution of the jerseys, they have already shared it to their members. They're very discriminatory. Everything partisan. We have to buy our own. We have to look for money to buy our own. Mr. Speaker, they have shared it to their members. The chief whip is wearing his colleagues, you've already given it to them. Mr. Speaker, where is the minister? He never briefed this house. He's left a lot of your constituents at Botema. Mr. Speaker, a lot of their constituents, they gave each constituent two allocation. MPs. Constituency 3. So every constituency 5. They are at Botema. They are complaining. Mr. Is it true or not? Can we all go to Boteman and check?
Honorable Minority Leader, I think this issue has been addressed.
Very well, Mr. Speaker. If so, then let's forget about it. You said it. We have a house of 276. You gave 2 allocation to only your side, expecting that they will get visa and go. And God being so good. You were discriminatory. Mr. Speaker, they did the same for the police, immigration, fire service recruitment. But we serve a living God. Mr. Speaker, the people are at Botema.
Leader, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. So before you read your statement, indulge me to also acknowledge American missionaries. Yes, they are also here, being led by Dr. John Payton, who is a missionary leader, and they are 9. You are welcome, please. So, Honorable Majority Chief Whip, you may read your statement now. You have the floor.
Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity to proceed to make this statement in pursuance of Order 92. Speaker, today, God willing, at 11 p.m. Ghana time, our beloved Ghana Black Stars will be locking horns with the national team of Panama in faraway Canada. Speaker, we as a people, sports, in particular football or soccer, is one social event that unites all of us, notwithstanding the occasion. Even if we are throwing festive course and there's news about soccer, we stop fighting and take interest in it. And so on this day, I making a very brief statement to galvanize the entire nation to throw their support, moral and spiritual, behind the national football team, the Black Stars. Speaker, the Black Stars they have a very interesting history. Black Star was originally called Gold Coast 11. And sometime in 1951, just after the general elections when Nkrumah became leader of government business, he sponsored them to tour the UK. And they endeared themselves to the then British with their style of play, because soccer then was essentially founded by the British, so they thought that they were the masters. But this beautiful African team from the Gold Coast then mesmerized a lot of the local teams that they played with. And so when they returned, interest in football development and playing for the national team in particular soared. So eventually, the account further is that Peking, in my constituency, had a very famous local team called the Black Stars. And they were playing football on weekends. And Peking had a famous son called Dr. Achian Jamson. He was a famous lawyer who worked with Ghana Commercial Bank for a long time. And he was visiting Peking then on weekends with Prime Minister Nkrumah. And Nkrumah developed interest in the team. And so when Ohinijan was appointed in 1957, they were going to name the Gold Coast 11. They named the team the Black Stars. And so the national team took this name and it's become its nickname of the national football team ever since. We are very dominant on the continent. We are won 4 continental titles. We have, from about the early 2000s till date, appeared in, out of 5 World Cups since the 2000, we have appeared in 4. 2006 to 2010, I believe, 2014, 2022, and now. And so, on that note, I want to plead with everyone to set aside our differences, social and cultural, religious, and unite today and going forward to support the Black Stars and wish them all the best in Canada. Today we are equipping the Panamanians by 2-0. 2-0. Yeah. And I'm sure that when we do that, we return to Boston, we will be ready to face the English, in which we will look like the decider for the group that we belong to. So, Speaker, on this note, may I urge the entire nation to support the activities of the Black Stars. Organization had run into some difficulties, but the organization in continental Northern America is fluid. A lot of people have been transported across the border. Some have flown to Canada. Tickets are being given to people who are interested in attending the match in Canada. So let's support the Black Stars. And I believe that if they do well at the World Cup, Speaker, not only has it got a further boost to our social and domestic matters, because families are at peace when we do well in football. It also has its own commercial value for the things we do, because it has a way of marketing the nation. So we want to call on everyone to support the activities of the Black Stars. Mr. Speaker, with this way, I thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. So, yes, let me start with the one with the brass Ghana flag around the neck. What's my friend?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am grateful and also thankful to you and the maker of the statement for reminding us and the entire country that today is a day that we must be patriotic. If we have our differences, Mr. Speaker, the Black Stars game today must unite us. The Black Stars games today must bring a sense of purpose. It must remind us that even though we have our differences as a country or people, we are rallied behind the flag and behind our men and women who hold our flag in international platforms and stages. The Speaker, I want to also let the men who are gallantly representing us today in Canada know that even though some of us are not with them, we represent our people, the good people of Bosumifrenwe in Ghana, to support them in spirit. The Speaker, our prayers and our thoughts are with them and want them to know that we have always been proud of them. We've always known how they fearlessly fought to raise our flag so high. So, Mr. Speaker, we support the Black Stars. Mr. Speaker, I will not have any predictions, but I believe that today we should have the maximum 3 points from the game we are going to have today. The maximum 3 points. Mr. Speaker, from records and from the FIFA standards, our group, in fact, it appears as though we are even the weakest link when it comes to our group in terms of the FIFA ranking. But we believe in our minds that Panama is the weakest link we can have in our group. So, Mr. Speaker, it is important that we score Panama today to have the maximum 3 points today. That even if the rest of the games, Mr. Speaker, we are not able to win and pull some draws, we can struggle through and make it through the group stage, and then see what would come out of the other groups, and then we see the permutations and see if we will be lucky to progress to the group 32, group 16, and then the group 8, and hopefully get close to the cup. The Speaker, I would also use this opportunity to ask that the President, John Dramani Mahama, formed a committee. And in this committee, he carefully selected ministries and ministers that's responsibility was to take care, manage the team successfully, take them to the cup and bring them back. Mr. Speaker, it is sad to announce that this team reneged on their duty, and today we are missing one of the best midfielders we have, Thomas Partey, out of the games today after he missed the court in Canada, Ottawa, ruled against him. Mr. Speaker, it is sad. We should have anticipated some of these things. Mr. Speaker, it is the reason why the president, in his wisdom, formed this committee and then invited or placed key ministries in this committee to take care of some of these things. Mr. Speaker, we should have envisaged that we have a player who have some international challenges. Mr. Speaker, there was enough alerts, protest alerts against Thomas Partey that should have informed us that we needed to give the young man a critical attention in terms of filling his forms and any other diplomatic engagement. Mr. Speaker, the court hearing yesterday was obvious to all of us that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the GFA failed in what due diligence they should have done. Mr. Speaker, if you knew you didn't fill the young man's forms well, why proceed to court? And it is the reason why I always say that, Mr. Speaker, it is important to engage, it is important to do more of the backdoor or backroom consultation, backroom engagement, than always running to the social media. It won't help us. Mr. Speaker, if we really want to get results, there are things that we must selectively deal with them quietly than always running to social media to score cheap political points. Mr. Speaker, with these few words, I thank you and then wish the Black Star team well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hope you are not coming on point. Okay, you want to, then let me come to you, James.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and let me commend the maker of the statement, the Chief Whip, for wishing the Black Stars well. And Mr. Speaker, I also wish the Black Stars well. The Black Stars have the pedigree. If you look at our outings, so far as the World Cup competition is concerned, the Black Stars are amongst the best performers at that tournament on the African continent. At least we managed to make it to the quarterfinals, and Mr. Speaker, I can count Cameroon, Senegal as the other two African countries who have made it to the quarterfinals. But Morocco actually broke the quarterfinals record by making it to the semifinals. Ghana almost made it to the semifinals. Unfortunately, our quest to make it beyond that level was disrupted by Suarez. So, Mr. Speaker, we have the pedigree, and I have the conviction that the Black Stars would rise to the occasion and make us proud, even though we go to this tournament with a depleted squad. Mr. Speaker, Kudus, unfortunately, is injured. Jiku is injured, as well as Salisu. So these are three players who are actually part of our first team selection. Unfortunately, they are injured. As for Thomas Partey, Mr. Speaker, I think that it is regrettable that Thomas Partey cannot participate, at least in our first encounter with Panama. And listening to my colleague, I don't know exactly why he believes that the FA should bear some degree of responsibility for the unfortunate troubles that have befallen us in terms of Partey's participation in the Panama game. Mr. Speaker, the courts in Canada have made a judicial decision based on their domestic laws. We should all have issues with countries like Canada, which have actually agreed to host a tournament such as the World Cup, but are not prepared, Mr. Speaker, to relax their domestic laws in favor of countries which have qualified to participate in a tournament which is an international tournament. They want to invoke their domestic laws and have actually sought refuge under those laws to deny Ghana the privilege of having Thomas Partey represent us. These are matters that should be taken up at the very highest level, even at the level of FIFA. And Mr. Speaker, I must say that I am a bit disappointed that FIFA has not been able to forcefully intervene in a matter like this, because this is an international competition. Thomas Partey is not a convict. If Thomas Partey had been convicted, Mr. Speaker, he wouldn't have been able to travel to the United States in the first place. So a law which is premised on reasonable grounds, reasonable suspicions, assumptions, when the guilt of the accused has not been proven, Mr. Speaker, leaves much to be desired. So I think that as a country, we should express our disgust and our unhappiness about the way the Canadian authorities have handled Thomas Partey's case, rather than assume some degree of responsibility, as my friend, the Honorable Asafa would want us to believe, that Thomas Partey's woes are partly attributable to somebody failing to complete a certain form properly. So, Mr. Speaker, let me once again wish the Black Stars the best of luck in today's competition. I believe we have young talent, young players who would rise to the occasion in the absence of their senior colleagues, such as Thomas Partey, Jiku, Kudus, and Salisu. This is the opportunity for them to excel and register themselves on the world stage.
You are not listening. You are not listening to me. You are not listening.
Mr. Speaker, teams are watching. So players like Caleb Yerinchi and his colleagues should take advantage, because after today's game, I am sure bigger teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, etc.
Thank you very much. Yes, let me come to Okre.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm also grateful for giving me this opportunity to comment on the Black Stars and also to commend our Chief Whip for making this statement. Mr. Speaker, my constituency, Okre, and the entire Akwapim area has also contributed immensely to the development of soccer, particularly in the Coast Division, and so has been a backlog where most of the teams in Accra here draw players from. The Speaker, you can't talk about football in Ghana without mentioning Dewu Sports Stadium and Dewu United, which is in Okre. And you can't also talk about football in Ghana without talking about some legends that have come and helped this nation. And the Chief Whip gave some history. And that is why it's important that I find my name in the Hansard when we are talking about Ghana Black Stars and football in this country. We all want to wish the Black Stars well. I joined the many Ghanaians and my constituents to wish that this Panama game should be a walkover. And so, yes, I may not make a prediction, but what is important is that it's a must win for Ghana Black Stars. The Speaker, walking through town and coming here, you can tell the euphoria. And if there's any moment that the youth of this country needs a win from Black Star, it is now. It is now that the youth of this country needs some enjoyment, some brief stress relieving, knowing very well that the 1-3-3 now will turn into a Black Star formation so that we can enjoy ourselves as a football nation. We all agree the importance and how football is able to unite us. Mr. Speaker, you can see everywhere in the country the flag of Ghana being hoisted, or the beautiful Kweku Anansi designs that have won the best designs for this World Cup being adorned. And that alone gives some form of nostalgia, some form of stress relief and hope. Mr. Speaker, some of us, you can tell, everybody, it's been a long time you saw the Ghana flag being hoisted on our cars and all that. When we were young, you could, whenever Black Stars was going to play, you can tell the euphoria. In fact, everywhere in this country. And we hope that this match will be a win for this country so that we can have this wee feeling that Ghana will bring to us. Mr. Speaker, let us also pray. Even though we do not have some of our key players who are injured, just like the previous speaker said, and also our Thomas Partey issue, we pray that it does not dampen the morale in the House. We pray that this actually also would give the opportunity to others to excel, to show that indeed Ghana is a football nation. Mr. Speaker, the match is in the almost midnight, 11. So it means that we are all going to stay awake to that period. And it's also going to help boost the economy. So if we win, it is going to help us to come up as a way of helping us raise some revenues that is falling. And so, Mr. Speaker, I am very excited to be given this opportunity to make this contribution to this statement. And I want to once again join the many, many Ghanaians to wish the Black Stars well, not to dampen their spirit, to pray that the good Lord will strengthen them and make sure that they have victory for Ghana and for Africa. Thank you very much. With these few words, I end my statement.
Yes. No, let me give the opportunity to Hajia, the lady first.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to add my voice to the call to rally round the flag, rally round the Black Stars of Ghana, and rally round our great nation, the Republic of Ghana. Mr. Speaker, the World Cup, a world event, presents an opportunity for countries around the world to showcase their class, their performance in football, which has become an everyday favorite of most adults across the world. Mr. Speaker, listening to the maker of the statement, the Honorable Nelson Dafiamako, I felt a great sense of nostalgia. Mr. Speaker, I felt nostalgia because I come from a family of football. In my family, the first Northerner to play professional football in this country, Al-Hassan Tanku, was my direct uncle, my mother's brother. The one who comes directly after my mother, Osman Orlando of Asante Kotoko fame, he was a striker. And everybody who knows football in this country from the 60s to the 70s knows Osman Orlando. Mr. Speaker, that's the family I come from. So when we talk football, it really strikes a nerve in me. Ghana has demonstrated to the world and to Africa that we have what it takes to bring honor to our name. Mr. Speaker, when you look at our national flag, very beautifully designed by Madam Theodosia Oko of blessed memory, it's a national icon that stands out when flags are assembled. The Ghana flag stands out. Mr. Speaker, our national anthem and the third stanza of our national anthem, the first line says, "Raise high the flag of Ghana." The flag of Ghana, and again, let's thank Philip Beo for this beautiful national anthem. So our colors, our anthem, everything is designed to together bring honor to our country. And today, as we assemble in this chamber, representing the people of this country, we want to assure the President of Ghana that we are with the Black Stars, and although we may be here physically, spiritually, we are praying for them. That she said when two teams get onto the pitch, both teams pray. And they pray to.
I was going to sing, God bless our homeland, Ghana. God. You know where Stephen Napier, the Caputo, was there marshalling the midfield. And then we come to 2010, South Africa. We saw how we went very far. And I believe that Ghana, as we play against Panama today, we have what it takes to win. So we lose against Panama, and then our next match, we are waiting to see who will draw and who is going to win again. That wouldn't help. At this stage, all that we are saying is that Ghana has to go all out. We need to win the match against Panama, and then look forward to winning against USA, and even making a good presence against England. And without much, Mr. Speaker, Ghana should advance to the next stage. I want to encourage all of us as Ghanaians. I can see our young,
assured that the country is standing strongly behind them. Mr. Speaker, I just got back from Kokran country. And Mr. Speaker, let me use this opportunity to commend Mr. Speaker Bagbin. You know, recently he brought in Sutherland Football Club as part of his exercise of what you call parliamentary diplomacy of Visit Ghana. And Mr. Speaker, if you are familiar with the branding of football, if you enter the Prime Minister's office of the United Kingdom, you see football, Great Britain, ICT, Great Britain, culture, Great Britain. They have been able to brand their football well. Ghana, our league, I'm in it just like your Asante Kotoko. You are not happy the last time that my team Karela beat up Kotoko. I'm full-time investor in football. I ran Karela, I ran Steadfast United. Mr. Speaker, the winger Fatah Isahaku is my product. I'm now producing a young lad who is 15. He's been to Monaco. He's now coming from England and the training. But Mr. Speaker, we have to deepen the competition. So I'm liaising with the Minister for Youth and Sports to reignite schools, colleges, and universities sports, and to focus on football so that we can identify potential. Mr. Speaker, it's huge business today in football, and the export of players itself, apart from the young people having their talent. But Mr. Speaker, what Ghana needs to work on is officiating. Our officiating is very bad. I'm of the view that even referees and linesmen, we should ballot. Nobody should determine who goes to officiate which match, and then you can't predict what happens in Ghana League. So, Mr. Speaker, once again, let me thank the maker of the statement, and on behalf of the Parliament of Ghana, I'm sure you do it for all of us, to assure the Black Stars that the country stands with them. They should win and win against Panama. They can win against Croatia, and they can win against England. But they need to stand well. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Let me turn to Ambassador Redu.
Mr. Speaker, Ambassador, I'm the footballer. He's not a footballer.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for ignoring my senior colleague, because we used to play soccer during our days. Mr. Speaker, Black Stars, having qualified for this tournament, of course, brought a lot of Ghanaians together. And then if you see the pitch, the fever in town since this morning, as I drove from home to Parliament, you see a lot of people, a lot of Ghanaians with high expectations. Retailers going around selling their wares, selling their t-shirts, selling their Ghana-made flags, Ghana jerseys, and then people buying. The euphoria is there. Mr. Speaker, there's no better way to market your country or to brand your country than to represent your country individually and collectively at that penultimate stage, the World Cup. So people who get the opportunity to do that do represent themselves and that of the millions of their citizens. In countries like Africa, African governments tend to support such causes because, Mr. Speaker, when you do that and then the national teams do well, they tend to cloud over some of the inefficiencies that's happening in your country. So if the Black Stars do well, of course, people will not talk about the inefficiencies that have arisen as a result of the flooding in Ghana. If the Black Stars do well, people will not talk about the agenda, will not talk about the unemployment situation, the unemployment situation in Ghana and the 24-hour economy that is failing to the extent that people are not ready to talk about. If the Black Stars are doing well in Ghana, people will forget about the high water bills. People will forget about the high electricity bills. And, Mr. Speaker, people will even forget that the current ministers are even fighting amongst themselves to succeed His Excellency the President. So, Mr. Speaker, government put a lot into making sure that national teams do well. Mr. Speaker, one thing that has happened, something that's happened over the last 24 hours, is the failure of the authorities to get Thomas Partey in Canada. Mr. Speaker, the question that arose yesterday was when the application form was being completed. The question was, have you ever been arrested before? How can somebody, a protocol officer, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the Ministry of Finance that have been put together as a tripartite to make sure that Ghanaians and then the football players are sent to this World Cup, sleep on this question and then answer no? How can they say no? Because we've all seen on TV that the former player was at least arrested. So how can people answer this question and then say no? It meant that somebody slept on his job. Mr. Speaker, I still think that with what we have, with the team currently in place, we can still do well. I'm urging Ghanaians to put away, that perception, because I've heard people say that they are even prepared to pay losing bonus. Mr. Speaker, I don't think that's right for us. We would have to be together in this enterprise. Support the Black Stars with all our might and with all our heart, and ensure that this evening we beat Panama. Mr. Speaker, with these few words, I thank you for the opportunity.
Yes. The Honorable Emmanuel is the senior most.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
But honorable members, please avert your mind to 93.5. These are comments, and the comments should not degenerate into debate. Please, let's comment. Today is the day that we should all unite as a nation. So let our commentary be something that will rally all of us together. Yes, Emmanuel, let's hear you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, football, we all know, is a passion of the nation, and football unites all of us, irrespective of your background, whether politically, religiously, or socially. It unites all of us. Mr. Speaker, Ghana has qualified for the 2026 World Cup, which we're all expecting that we will bring the cup to Africa and to Ghana this year. Mr. Speaker, there are others who think that we cannot bring the cup to Ghana. But I strongly believe that if the Black Star put their hands to the wheel, they can bring the cup to Africa for the first time. And Ghana, the President of the Republic will hold the cup. The cup will come to this floor and we will all kiss this cup in this country. Having said that, Mr. Speaker, the mishap that we all experience that happens to our midfielder should not have happened at all. Others have spoken about it. But I think that it's a lesson for all of us to learn and make sure that it does not repeat itself. Having said that, Mr. Speaker, I am a religious person. I believe in one thing. Colleagues are talking about let's pray for Ghana. Can we all, with your indulgence, stand and say a prayer in this house for the Blasters so that they can bring the cup to Ghana? With your indulgence, with just 2 minutes prayer for. If you are a Muslim, you can do your Muslim prayer. If you are a Christian, you can do your Christian prayer. If you permit, Mr. Speaker, I want to pray for the Blaster.
Well. My understanding is that once we say the omnibus prayer,
okay,
it caters for everything.
Okay.
So let's finish all the commentary, then we can probably
very much.
Take that one.
Thank you.
Yes. Let me go to Honorable Collins Admarco.
Fred Agbenyo. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I recall my days on campus. I was the captain of the University of Ghana soccer team. And Fred Agbenyo was our referee. Fred Agbenyo. The Speaker, Fred Agbenyo used to chase me around to beg me to come and play football on campus. Fred Agbenyo. As for Edem Agbana, when I'm playing, he's always on the sideline cheering me up. Edem Agbana. Yes, when I'm playing. I was then the captain of the University of Ghana soccer team. Commonwealth Hall, Vandals. Fred, he was the referee. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, he was always against me.
Who was always against you?
Fred Agbenyo.
What about Abena?
Fred Agbenyo. He was the referee. Even if I scored the goal, Fred Agbenyo would tell me it's an offside. Fred Agbenyo. As for Edem Agbana, I told you, Mr. Speaker, he used to cheer me up. He would be on the sidelines and be cheering me up. Call it. Mr. Speaker, I know we had a very shaky preparation. And even the timing of our current coach, very, very short period. But I'm very confident that our guys are going to do us the honors. And today, I believe that we are going to win by 2-0. 2-0. I side with the majority chief whip when he said that today we are going to win by 2-0. I am very, very optimistic. I know other people are cautiously optimistic, but I am very, very optimistic. I wish the team very well. We pray with them, we pray for them, and I hope that at the end of the day, we will all have we'll be laughing at the end of the day. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Everybody will be given the opportunity. Let me go to
Thank you.
Adam. But Adam, before I allow you to speak, today, your issue came up. Who did you give the power of attorney to today? Because you had a question, and Frank Ajay stood up that you have given the power of attorney. Then Honorable Asafoje also stood up that you have given the power of attorney to ask the question on your behalf.
Mr. Speaker, let me say that I gave my friend, the Honorable Asafoje, the authority, but upon a second thought and a review, I decided to give it to my brother. But I did not communicate my decision to him, so that's why there was miscommunication.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for the opportunity to comment on this very important statement. And let me commend the maker of the statement for raising or delivering such an important and timely statement at this time. Mr. Speaker, I am a very, very passionate football lover and fan. And just like the Honorable Haruna Idrisu, I'm also an investor in the game. Quite recently, my team qualified to play in the Division 1 Nukunu Football Club. And so I am in the football ecosystem. And just like Fred Agbenyo, I happen to chair the U19 of the GFA competition. And so I'm very much present in the ecosystem. And so I find it very timely that this statement has been read and we are contributing to. Mr. Speaker, tonight's game is the opener. This 2026 World Cup is unique in many ways. This is the first time we have an expanded World Cup with about 48 teams participating. And Mr. Speaker, it is also a World Cup that the games we have seen so far, we've seen the African teams make us proud. Many of the African teams are making the continent proud. Tonight will be no exception. I believe that the Black Stars of Ghana will rise to the occasion and once again defend the red, gold, green, and the black star that we have. Mr. Speaker, prior to the participation in the World Cup, many people have raised concerns about the team's preparations. But I can tell you that with the caliber of players that we have in camp, Mr. Speaker, the caliber of players that we have in camp, the drive, the energy, and their hunger to succeed is for me a motivation that indeed Ghana will do well in this World Cup. Mr. Speaker, I know that tonight we'll record our first victory, get 3 points, move on to defeat England, and then we'll defeat Croatia and qualify. I have said, and I'll always maintain that, Mr. Speaker, if there is any African team that can win the World Cup, it will first be Ghana. And I will not be surprised if it happens this year. People believe that the exclusion of Thomas Partey and some other players like Kudus due to injury may affect the team. I understand that indeed those players are very important for the team and we needed their presence. However, I can also say that we have equally good materials as replacement. Mr. Speaker, a player like Caleb Urenchi is quite new to the team. Marvin Senaya new to the team. However, when you check their progress and how far they have come in football, these are also quality and excellent materials that today will make this country proud. I want to say that football is one of the few things that unite us as the people of Ghana. Today, because of football, all of us in this chamber, we are happy, we are laughing with each other. There seems to be no division because football has that powerful force of uniting the people of Ghana. And so I want to call the people of Ghana that all of us should rally around the flag and support the Black Stars and make Ghana proud. I know that the Black Stars will emerge victorious tonight. Mr. Speaker, because I'm afraid of those investors who may be paying key attention to our predictions, because the Honorable Collins said we'll win by 2-0. Some people will take that to be over 1.5. Mr. Speaker, only a few people may understand. I will not want to fall into the temptation of predicting correctly what will happen. But I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, that the Black Stars will emerge victorious in tonight's game. They will move on to the knockout stages and they will continue to make Ghana proud. Go Ghana, go Black Stars, go Africa. And Mr. Speaker, I believe that football has the potential.
Thank you very much. So let me go to Honorable Member for the people of Guam, the Guam Republic.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Let me start off by thanking and commending the maker of the statement, the majority leader. Mr. Speaker, for a very long time, I've not seen the kind of euphoria that I've seen around the Black Stars with the commencement of their match today. It tells me clearly that, Mr. Speaker, the people of this country loved football and they loved their national team. Mr. Speaker, the first time we appeared at the World Cup was in 2006 in Germany. At the time, I remember we were going to play against Czech Republic. Czech Republic was rated as the 10th best team in the world. And so everybody thought that they were going to beat us anyhow in the game. But the spirit of the Ghanaian, the resilience of the Ghanaian, the tenacity came to the fore that day, and then we beat Czech Republic 2-0. We proceeded to the second stage of that tournament. Our best performance was in South Africa 2010. Our team went to the quarterfinals. In fact, we almost got to the semi-finals of that tournament, but for that boy called Suarez. Mr. Speaker, I have confidence in our national team. I have confidence that they are going to surprise all of us. Anytime the people of this country don't seem to have confidence in the national team, is the time they perform better and good. I am certain that this evening we are going to win the match. Our next match in America will be against England. Mr. Speaker, that's a match all of us to watch in amazement how the team will perform. Mr. Speaker, even as I commend the national team and elogize them to move on, there's something that is worrying me that I want to use this opportunity to talk about. That the time has come for Africa to rise up. Mr. Speaker, the West has taken over all our good materials. Yesterday, when I sat back behind the television set and I watched Senegal play France, I saw two African countries playing against each other. They've taken our players. You go to England today, the best of our players are in their team. You go to Spain, the best of our players are in their team. In America, in Canada, the time has come, if Africa must win the World Cup, that we must unite and get to FIFA, that our players must return home and play for their nations. That is how we can win. Mr. Speaker, it's something we need to fight for. As I speak to you right now, Mr. Speaker, there are players who are playing for other national teams who are very good, and yet they didn't select them for the World Cup. Meanwhile, if these players were to be available for Ghana, we would have selected them to go and play for them. Mr. Speaker, to come to the party issue, it is very, very sad, and I think that FIFA must take a cue from this. If you are a nation and you are not prepared to allow people to come to your country, especially on occasions like this, it's not by force to host such tournaments. Partey was not seeking permission to go to Canada to go and work. Partey was not seeking permission to enter Parliament for leisure. He was going there for just 24 hours to play football and exit. How can Canada strictly enforce their laws and refuse him entry visa? I don't think it's fair. Assuming a person from America or anywhere in Europe was entering Canada with the same charges that they have charged Partey, would the Canadian government refuse them the opportunity? Mike Tyson, a former boxer, we know his record when it comes to rape and what have you, and yet he goes to Canada at will. Nobody stops him. This is discriminatory, and I am disappointed in FIFA that FIFA has not been able to put its feet down and call the government to order. Yes, America doesn't want Iran people to come in there. America granted them at least 24 hours visa to come and play and return to Mexico. Why can't Canada do the same thing? It is not in our interest as Ghanaians to come and sit in this chamber and start blaming the GFA and blame the Blaster management team for what has happened. Nobody anticipated a thing like this to happen. They did all the background check and everything. It's the Canada government that was adamant. And so for the former ambassador to come and sit here and blame the GFA people and all that, I think most unfortunate. Once again, I wish the Ghana Blasters the very best of luck. The spirit of Ghana is behind them. All of us are behind them, and they are going to come out victoriously. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. Let me turn to Damango. From Damango, the same Sahara. From there, I'll come to Daboya. So, Damango.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much for the opportunity. My big brother, the MP for Daboya, should know that Damango always beats Daboya in football. So I have to contribute for you. Mr. Speaker, thank you. And Mr. Speaker, let me associate myself with the sentiments expressed by my colleagues in support of the Black Stars of Ghana. Mr. Speaker, today the Black Stars will be playing Panama, and it is our hope and prayer that the Black Stars will come out victorious and win convincingly against Panama. And indeed, Mr. Speaker, that will put us in a good state to be able to take on England. And I believe that the match against England is going to be the clash of the Titans, and Black Stars will have to prevail over England for so many reasons. And our final match with Croatia should also be one that the Black Stars will be victorious. Mr. Speaker, in times like this, Ghanaians have demonstrated it in the past, where we have rallied behind our national team and gone beyond our individual preferences in terms of other issues in our country to support the Black Stars. Mr. Speaker, you recall that the first time the Black Stars qualified to play in the World Cup was in the year 2006, Germany 2006. And this was when the Black Stars played all the way to quarterfinals and lifted the flag of Ghana very high. It was in 2006 that the Black Stars qualified for the first time. Ghana had been working over the years to qualify to the Black Stars, to qualify to the World Cup. But, Mr. Speaker, it was 2006 when we first qualified. And indeed, in 2010, the Black Stars again lifted the flag of Ghana. But for the very unfortunate and mischievous conduct of Suarez of Uruguay, the Black Stars would have qualified to semi-finals and become the first African country to qualify to play in the semi-finals of the World Cup. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, if the current technology existed, which is the technology, laser technology, which determine when the ball had crossed the line, I would say that the Black Stars indeed would have qualified to the semi-finals in 2010 in South Africa. And across the world, Mr. Speaker, all persons of the black race were indeed very proud. We were told that in London, in Paris, in New York, and several capital cities of the world, black people congregated, and people who believed in Africa congregated to cheer on the Black Stars. Mr. Speaker, I have no doubt that with the support of the nation and this House in particular, the Black Stars led 20 clear years when we first qualified to play in the world, benefits to our country, franchising, trading, commerce, and the image of our country is lifted when the Black Star does well. And so, Mr. Speaker, let all of us support the Black Stars. It's most unfortunate that we are not going to have our star midfielder player, Thomas Partey, play in this particular game. But it's our hope that the authorities will put in place the right measures to ensure that the immigration status of Thomas Partey is dealt with. He's a man that I know personally, that I've met personally, and all of us are praying for him, and all of us are rallying behind him. He should be strong and stay focused. And I believe that his best days are yet to come. Mr. Speaker, let the Black Stars go forward, let the Black Stars win, and let the Black Stars come back to Ghana with the World Cup. I thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you so much. Let me now, from Damango, let me now move to Daboya.
Mr. Speaker, I'm exceedingly grateful for the opportunity. And let me thank the maker of the statement. I mean, who else could have done it better than the Chief Whip, who has ignited the whole chamber? And
honorable members,
we are following
can we
through.
Please make the chamber be silent? The noise is too much. Please.
Mr. Speaker, it's soccer time, and it can be noise time too.
And
so, but not in the chamber. Not in the chamber.
Honorable member,
Not in the chamber, Mr. Speaker.
Very well.
The noise is outside. So soccer time, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, today is a great day. A day of representation. Indeed, my younger brother was right. Where we come from, the elders speak last. And so I'm taking over from him. Mr. Speaker, never mind that we have been dethroned of the most capped country as far as the World Cup appearance is concerned. Mr. Speaker, our pedigree in Africa is unmatched. And never mind also that the last time we did the African Cup and won it was over 4 decades ago. But today is a different day, Mr. Speaker. A day when our young men are very charged to put the flag of Ghana very high at the world stage. We've done it before, and we have the players to do that again. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, we have a depleted midfield, but that notwithstanding, we think that the young men who have been called upon to take over the injured and suspended players will rise to the occasion. I am very confident that today, the legacy of the great men and women who have carried the flag of Ghana so high will be repeated. So each day, Mr. Speaker, we say our opening prayer in this chamber. And in one of the stanzas, it says, God bless the effort of those who have made this a living reality. That is, who have taken us to wherever we are today. We speak of this young woman, this young man in Canada today, who are going to raise a flag of Africa very high. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, the whole nation is rallying behind the red, gold, green flag. Wherever you are as a Ghanaian, and I know there's a huge mobilization in the United States, and indeed North America generally, to support the Black Stars today. They know the pedigree, they know the standard we have set in South Africa, and they know that we will surpass that standard we set. And so, Mr. Speaker, today, let's all rally around the flag. Let's sit together. We'll get our coffee ready for 11 p.m. up till midnight when we celebrate. And tomorrow when we get here, Mr. Speaker, you should be the first to announce the good news to the whole country. Mr. Speaker, on that note, let me thank the maker of the statement, and then we wish the Black Stars the very best. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Let me now turn to Etiwa East.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to associate myself with the statements made by both sides on the House. Mr. Speaker, in fact, let me say that today, I believe is a day of accountability for our Black Stars. They will have to account for all the investments that we have made into them. Mr. Speaker, yes, the people of Ghana have invested so much in them, and I say
Leader,
again that today
I beg of you,
is a day of accountability.
Don't initiate anything I cannot mediate.
It's a day of accountability of the Black Stars. Leader, you don't
I can't
have the
mediate
floor.
this, please.
Leader, respectfully, you don't have the floor. Mr. Speaker, that is very, very important. And I pray and hope that they will not peak before their time. Yesterday, I watched the match between Senegal and France, and I was a bit disappointed with Senegal. They played so well in the first half. In the first half, they should have utilized their chances. They should have been up by 2-0. And so, we are using this opportunity to also speak to the Black Stars. They should take advantage of every opportunity that they get. Now, apart from Ivory Coast, no African country has 3 points. They all have shared 1 each with them. But I must say that Cape Verde has done very well by standing toe-to-toe with Spain. But beyond that, most of the African countries, or all of the African countries that have played, apart from Ivory Coast, all have 1 point each. And I pray and hope that today we'll utilize our chances very well, And like I said, it's a day of accountability, and we expect them to account to us for every peswa that Ghana has invested in them. But I know they will not disappoint us. I know they will not disappoint us. Looking at the kind of support that they have, not just in Ghana, but across Africa. If you recall, South Africa mentioned that because they did not have the support of Africa around them, they ended up losing their match. But then for us as Ghanaians and most of the African countries, we are supporting the people of Ghana, we are supporting the Black Stars, and we know they'll make us proud. I want to use this opportunity to also urge the minister not to lose hope. The fact that Partey is not playing doesn't mean the team is not the team that can win a match. He should relax and allow God to do what he's going to do today. And I believe that they are all going to work together and make sure that we don't even feel the absence of Partey, but yet other players will fill in and make sure today, this evening at 11 p.m. and after the match, we will all put our hands to our chest and say that yes, they have accounted very well for every peswa that we have spent on them. Mr. Speaker, with these few words, I'd like to wish our Black Stars very good luck this evening, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Abraham. Thank you so much.
Mr. Speaker, there will be more goals.
Yes. Let him now turn to the chairman. I was expecting that the chairman should have been in Canada by then. And he's here. Chairman. Chairman, let's hear you. If you are here together with us, let's hear you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity granted me. Let me also stand on the existing comment made by colleagues to congratulate the senior national team, the Black Stars, for this opportunity offered to Ghanaians. Mr. Speaker, once again, let me congratulate the government of Ghana for creating the enabling environment, providing all logistical needs for the Black Stars to shine in Canada. And today, we are all hopeful the Ghana national team, the Black Stars, will win to the glory of God. Mr. Speaker, it's a journey of 1,000 miles. And today is the day we are starting that journey by playing the Panama national team in faraway Toronto. And we are all praying and hopeful that at the end of the day, at the end of the 2 hours hostility, the Black Stars will come out with flying colors, with the 3 points that we all needed. Yes, we have 10 teams from Africa. So far, we can boast of Côte d'Ivoire winning their first match. We have the Moroccans holding the Brazilians to a pulsating 1-1 draw. And it was the Moroccans who even scored the first goal, which means that Africans can do better at the national or international stage. Today is another day for the good people of Ghana. And the Black Stars, as we speak, are poised for action. I spoke with the captain this morning, and again, the Minister for Youth and Sports, Honorable Kofi Adams, this morning. It appears, in fact, morale is very high at camp, and we are not expecting anything short of 2-1. Somebody said 2-0, but what we are expecting from the Black Stars, if additional goals come, Mr. Speaker, is an added advantage. All that we need at this point is to get the 3 points to push us to the next level. As for England, I can bet you and I can assure you we will colonize England. England colonized us before, but in this game, in football, we shall colonize England in the second match. And so I want to urge Ghanaians and all fans across the world and across the globe to support the senior national team, the Black Stars, who are far away in Canada to play their first match today at 11 p.m. Ghana time. And from there, that is where we'll start progressing. We can bet you and assure you that the senior national team will top the group and then progress to the second round and to the quarterfinals. I want to take the opportunity to thank each and every one, Ghanaians, including the government of Ghana, including our new vice president from the Pan-African Parliament, because he was looking at my face. Mr. Speaker, let me take the opportunity to congratulate each and every one ahead of the game. And all that we need to do is to pray for Mother Ghana and pray for the Blasters. Let the coach have that mental fortitude to know when and where to make the substitution and who should be on the field of play. And that is the only way we'll be able to overcome this hurdle. I want to say that at the end of the 2 hours, Ghana Blasters obey the winner. I thank you very much. But Mr. Speaker, my committee is organizing a small jama at the foyer here, just after adjournment.
Your committee?
Yes.
The committee that couldn't take
youth and sports.
The committee that couldn't take anybody.
Don't worry. So, Mr. Speaker, from here, we'll all move to the foyer where we'll have small jama to whip up euphoria, to whip up sentiment against the Panama national team. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, that is the invitation from the Youth and Sports Committee. Is inviting us to join the Jama. Now, I think we've had enough. Let me resort to the leadership. Very well. Let me turn to Marty Yindam.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for this great opportunity to contribute to the discussion on the floor, to wish our Black Star the best today. Mr. Speaker, in the first place, let me congratulate them for even qualifying to this World Cup. And I am very positive-minded, Mr. Speaker, that today, by close of the game, the Black Stars should be able to win by 2-1. I am very positive-minded about that. We are not underrating any team, Mr. Speaker. We know the tournament is tough. You cannot underrate any country at this time when it comes to football. But we believe that we have the men to make Ghana proud. We are very positive-minded about that. Mr. Speaker, yes, despite all the challenges that we had, some of our players at this particular time, to some extent that one of our great men in the midfield is still struggling to get a visa to play his first match. There are 22 players, Mr. Speaker. I am sure that the coach and the technical team will find a better replacement for Partey to operate within the midfield and then make sure that we get the goals that we deserve. Yes, we are Ghanaians. We are behind them. We are behind them. It is a teamwork. It's not an individual brilliance. It is a teamwork. So, my prayer and my wish is for all the 11 players that will enter the field at that particular time should know that whoever scores for the team. It doesn't matter whether you are a defender, you are what and what. We know for now the team relies heavily when it comes to striking on Semenyo, who is doing so well for all of us. But like I said, it is a teamwork. They should take off individualism and play as a team. And I'm sure that if they do that, they see themselves as one. They see themselves as getting the glory for themselves. I am sure that they will come out well. My last take on this, Mr. Speaker, is to also encourage the technical team and the government, whatever they can do to actually boost their morale and boost it well. I am sure that we will come out with flying colors. All the best to them and all the best to the technical team. I'm grateful, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Ejula, is it Ejula?
Evaluate Ajomojua. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to join into this statement in support of the high morale that is flying from the coast of Ghana all the way to the north and to the world. Mr. Speaker, today is a beautiful day. And the most beautiful thing is that when it comes to football, we're all united all over. And Mr. Speaker, playing at the World Cup level comes with a lot of advantages. All over the world, Ghana is known, especially for the World Cup. Mr. Speaker, I remember when I was a kid in the UK, mentioning Ghana, sometimes people got confused with Guyana. But when it comes to the World Cup, people like Asamoah Gyan, Abedi Pele, and the rest, names are known. But Mr. Speaker, it is known that Ghana has always been a nation of football. And so, Mr. Speaker, it will amaze all of us to know that in this current competition, which is the 2026 World Cup, Mr. Speaker, there are a lot of Ghanaians who are playing for other countries. I'm talking about Ghanaian footballers who might have half parents coming from Ghana. Mr. Speaker, I can mention of Kelvin Danso of Australia. He's half Ghanaian because half parent, one of his parents, hail from Ghana. So many of them, Mr. Speaker. Patrick Wilmer also of Austria. Jamie Lawelin of Germany. Kevin Adeyemi of Germany. Odoi of England. Mr. Speaker, so many of them. It shows that indeed greatness, especially when it comes to football, hails from Ghana. And Mr. Speaker, we must be proud of ourselves. Mr. Speaker, we know how it is for a black person to rise to that level in Japan. And Mr. Speaker, I was amazed the last time I was watching the match where I saw a Ghanaian in the post of the Japanese team. With pride, I knew that indeed Ghana is a great nation. Mr. Speaker, the hope is that this World Cup represent to us and to people all over the world that you can come and play for the Black Stars, because this is where the blessings hail from. Mr. Speaker, watching France against Senegal, as my colleague mentioned, showcased that Africa can one day, very soon, win the World Cup. Africa is close to winning the World Cup, and it is our prayer and our hope that it will not be any other nation but this great country of ours, which is Ghana. So, Mr. Speaker, it should be known that even though we are in Ghana, we couldn't be in the US to support, we are with them in full spirits. Mr. Speaker, we will not be sleeping. We will keep awake, because Ghana, one unique thing that comes with us is the Jama morale, Mr. Speaker. As I watched the Black Stars arrive in Toronto, and the Jama and the morale that they were welcomed with, Mr. Speaker, it tells that indeed we are a great nation. So, Black Stars, we wish you well. The technical team, everybody that is there. And I'm happy to see Asamoah Gyan and the senior colleagues also there. May we be one, and may this World Cup present to us a united front, that even after the World Cup, Mr. Speaker, when it comes to national affairs, we will be one, united for the welfare of Ghana, so that in future, we will not have our compatriots playing for other countries. May the good Lord give us all the blessings, so that soon, Mr. Speaker, the World Cup will be brought to this chamber, so that we can celebrate it and say that indeed the Black Stars have made us proud. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. I think we can now revert to leadership. So, minority leadership.
Speaker, I want to thank you very much for this opportunity and to commend extremely my colleague, Honorable Roxanne Nelson Echedafiamekwa, for making this statement. Speaker, we all understand that football is a rallying point for the Ghanaian people, just like religion for most people. Speaker, football has become the religion for us to worship. And we do so irrespective of our party lines, irrespective of our ethnic backgrounds, wherever we are coming from, and however we are seeing things. Speaker, as the Black Stars are scheduled to play tonight, it is our prayer, and it is the prayer of everyone in this chamber, I believe, that the Black Stars would come out victorious. Speaker, I am expecting that we have about 3-0 against the people of Panama. But Speaker, it is also important to let history guide us all the time. To the extent, remind us of what His Excellency the President said on the 17th of November 2024. And Speaker, I quote, "Nothing is working in this country. Everything has gone haywire. And it has even affected the Black Stars. The Black Stars have always been the Black Stars. I mean, we have all been proud of the Black Stars. And you can count on the Black Stars to score when it matters. Today, look at the Black Stars. So sad, so sad. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, unquote. Speaker, we are praying that everything should work. We are praying that everything in this country should work after the victory of the Black Stars. We are praying that 133 should work after the victory of the Black Stars. The 24-hour economy, we are praying.
My brother Jerry. My brother Jerry, I reminded you of the 33-5. I mean, let's rally behind the team. I mean, the time for us to do politics will obviously come. But I beg today, let's focus on.
Speaker, I'm well guided.
Well.
Speaker, to be honest, I am not doing politics, but I'm well guided. Speaker, His Excellency also told us that the Black Stars will be composed of the local stars. He says, we will build a new Black Stars based on homegrown players. Speaker, the Black Stars we are talking about today is made up of foreign-based players. It is only one Kolegono boy, who is the goalkeeper. Even the Kolegono boy, he has been made a deputy goalkeeper, the House of Folk goalkeeper that I played football with in Kolegono. Speaker, we are praying for the Black Stars to have a sound victory. And we have even been told that the homegrown players, most of them were refused, which is a campaign promise which has not been fulfilled. But Speaker, that is not a conversation for today, as you have advised. We are praying that all the Black Star players who understand that Ghana is key. Victory for the Ghanaian people is key. Just like the park chairman said, it's time for accountability. They should know that it is not just the money that we have invested. We have invested our hearts into the game. People have died when Black Stars have lost matches. They should be reminded that they are not going to kill anybody. They are going to make us extremely happy, pursuant to all the investments that have been made. Speaker, we wish them well, and we pray that Black Stars come back very successful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Leader, conclude for us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, after all that my colleague MPs have said, there is very little to be added, except to say that the members of the team, both the players and the technical team and the coaches, should know that today they just don't carry a jersey. They carry the hopes, the aspirations of over 33 million people back home and so many others around the world in the diaspora. So you carry the hopes and aspirations of those people. You are not just wearing a jersey. And so as a team, every pass, every tackle, every move in this match should carry that burden of responsibility. I know that Panama is not an easy team to beat. If you check the FIFA rankings of the various national teams, you will see that Panama is a team in good standing by FIFA evaluation of national teams. But Ghana is a country with a history. We have talents, we have competencies, and we expect to see all that deployed today by our national team. As for those of us who are going to be watching, I urge you to be careful when watching the match. Whilst I am very confident, I know that in this day and age, the various national teams tend to surprise all of us. I was extremely excited watching the match between Morocco and Brazil. I was extremely impressed with the performance of Cape Verde vis-à-vis Spain. And across board, there have been a lot of surprises. And so I believe that we can also surprise the world. I have been a minister for youth and sports before. I've been to the African Cup of Nations with the Black Stars before, and I know that the Black Stars are capable of reaching the further stage of the tournament if they get the needed support. And I can assure you that the government and the people are ready to give them all the needed support. I want to thank colleagues for wishing them well. I want to thank Ghanaians for rallying behind the Black Stars, and I want to join the Deputy Minority Whip to commend Ghanaians for putting aside partisan considerations and rallying around the Black Stars as one people with one common destiny. Mr. Speaker, on that note, I wish the Black Stars, and I wish Ghana, and I wish all of us watching the best football match of the tournament so far. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you so much, honorable members. I think the commentary so far from left, right, and even on the street of Ghana have said it all. So on behalf of the House, I would like to wish the Ghana Black Star the best of luck. Our prayers are with them, and we hope they will make Ghana proud. And that is our prayer. Honorable Emmanuel Bejura, you said wanted to do something. Let me give you the floor now.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as you rightly mentioned, that our prayers are with the Black Star. I know people are having mental prayers, but we want to say a word of prayer to articulate our desire that a CAP will come to Ghana this year. Amen. On that note, Mr. Speaker, with your indulgence, if you are a believer, either a Muslim believer or a Christian believer, you want to stand with me, you are permitted to stand with me as we pray.
Amen.
Precious Lord, this house of the Parliament of the Republic of Ghana acknowledges the fact that you are sovereign Lord. Amen. And that the battle is ready, but deliverance comes from the Lord. You give Black Star, our compatriot, who are on the battlefield, to come with the trophy. All we are looking for is that the trophy will come to this house. Amen. Today's game is a win. Yes. We heard our colleagues saying 2-1, 3-1, 2-0. But all we are looking for from you is that, Lord, they will score and score and score. And that will qualify to the final. And Black Star will be the first African country that will win this. Yes. This we all ask with our heart, that God, you will bring it to pass. Because in you we trust. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, honorable members, let me now revert to leadership. Majority Leader. Yes. Leadership.
Mr. Speaker, Community Service Bill 2026 at consideration stage. We want to do at least 1 hour so that we'll break, our members will go and prepare themselves for the match is 11 p.m. So we can do 1 hour and then we adjourn.
Yes, minority leadership.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, after soliciting for messages from all members, almost all the members have spoken, I think this issue, we need to consider it as a spiritual thing. We are in the spirit. And we believe that we need to also prepare adequately so that we'll be awake spiritually, so that we'll be awake to support Black Star from a distance, rightly, Mr. Speaker. I therefore move that this August House will adjourn till tomorrow, 12 o'clock in the noon. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Leader, he has concluded it.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, there's a limit for endurance. So the way I gauge the environment, there's no way, even if you do that, amendment members will contribute. So, so on this note, I second the motion for adjournment.
Leaders, I was with you that we do at least 1 hour. But the way he took it, that, I mean, it's the spiritual dimension. Let's give it to her. So, honorable members, the motion has been moved and it has been seconded. No, this one. The last one. Well. Those who at my left corner, you are welcomed. We officially we've not gotten anything about you, so I'm welcoming you. I hope you've seen something. Let that one energize you. Go and study hard, so that tomorrow when we are not here, you come and take over from us. You are welcome. So, honorable members, the motion has been moved and has been seconded. It's now before the House. I'll put the question, and the question is, as many as are in favor of the motion to adjourn the House, say aye. All those against, say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion to adjourn the House to tomorrow 12 noon has been adopted and the House is accordingly adjourned.